Hey friends, so I apologize for the late upload. To be honest, this meal prep took me 3 days, not because it was a difficult one, but because I have been sick since Friday night. So I just did a little bit each day, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I took Monday off of work because I still had a fever, so just a little bit each day, but I'm happy to say that I'm starting to feel better. I did just a small prep just to get me through the week, and so you guys want to see what I did? Let's get into the video. So for a lunch option this week, I am making some cheddar broccoli soup. A coworker talked about making this the other night, and I knew I just had to make it ASAP. I love making this creamy, flavorful soup in the fall and winter. I'm using my pressure cooker for this recipe. So using the saute mode, I am sauteing up 2 stalks of celery, a quarter of an onion, and a tablespoon of minced garlic in some butter. So I'm going to saute this up until the celery is nice and soft. And then next I'm going to add in 4 cups of fresh broccoli and 3 cups of homemade chicken bone broth. I believe I have a recipe video on how I make bone broth. I will link it down below if I can find it. But I'm pretty sure I have one on there. So I think it's like I made a whole chicken in a crock pot and then made bone broth after that with that whole chicken. So anyway, pretty sure that I have a video for that. Now that we are to a boil, I'm going to put a lid on it, seal it up, and cook this on high pressure for 7 minutes. Once the 7 minutes is up, I'm going to let it natural release for about 10 minutes, and then I'll do a quick release for whatever's left. So now I have the pressure cooker back on saute mode. And so next I'm going to add in 3 cups of shredded cheese. I'm using like a medium cheddar. I'm going to give that a good stir until the cheese has melted, and then I'll be adding in 2 cups of heavy cream. So this next step is optional, just depending on how thick you like your soup. I really like this soup to be really thick and creamy, so I like to use xantham gum in it. So I'm using about a teaspoon total of xantham gum, and you just literally just sprinkle it all over, give it a stir, sprinkle more on there. Y'all, you're gonna love this soup. It smells good, it tastes good, and this is gonna be I may even be able to eat this every day this week. I don't know, we'll see. You guys know how I am about eating the same thing every day. We'll see. To go along with the soup, I'm going to be making some drop biscuits. I've shown these to you, I know, so many times, so I won't bore you with the whole recipe. I will link the recipe down below. But the only thing I did different this time around is I used mozzarella cheese in these biscuits. I used all my shredded cheddar for the broccoli soup, and since I wasn't feeling well, I did not feel like getting everything out and shredding up some more. So mozzarella it is for these biscuits. So these are the savory version of the drop biscuits, where I put cheese and garlic powder, onion, salt, chives, and Italian herbs in it. And I like to have that when I'm having it with soup and things like that. So good. So I wasn't feeling up to making another full lunch for the week, so I just cooked up some things that I knew I could grab and go if I didn't want the soup. So I cooked up some chicken sausages in the air fryer. I always cook these at 400 degrees for 5 minutes. Also, I cooked these chicken tenders in the air fryer, again at 400 degrees, but this time for 10 minutes. I used some of the Fresh Jack's Grill Master seasoning. If you guys wanted to purchase any Fresh Jacks, I do have a link down below. And finally, I cooked up some bacon that I think would be wonderful crumbled up on top of that broccoli cheese soup. So the bacon goes into the air fryer at 400 degrees for 7 minutes. I think with bacon, it's definitely up to you with how long you do it, how crispy you want it in your air fryer. So for one of my snacks this week, I just made a little like cheese and pepperoni. I think they're supposed to be like crisps, but they don't turn out super crispy. But anyway, so I have this little pan here, which I cannot remember what it's called. I will link it down below. I can't remember the name of the pan, but it's super thin. And so I just sprinkling some cheese on there. This is just mozzarella cheese that I shredded. And then on top of that, I'm sprinkling some onion, salt, and some Italian herbs. And then I have 12 pepperonis that I sliced up into little pieces. I'm just putting each, so it's just like 1 pepperoni in each one of these. And then this is going to go into the oven at 450 degrees for about 7 minutes. And they turned out actually pretty crispy this time, but they are super, super good. It's just a nice little cheese and meat treat. I don't know. I don't even know what they're called. It's just something that I have seen on Instagram or something somewhere. I don't even remember. I just saw them and I thought I had to make these. So anyway, I will link the pan and I will write out the recipe down below. So thank you guys for taking time out of your day to watch this super quick meal prep video. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.